What's up, ugly ass niggas? This your boy J Miles, and now I'm back with another video. And you know what to do. If you're new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment, let me know what you're thinking, but most importantly, make sure you share it with your ugly ass friends. On today's video, we'll be dealing with raising Kanan, and this one right here is the episode 4 trailer breakdown. So basically, I'll be diving in, pulling it up right among you guys, and as usual, go as we go, and basically point out all the key and interesting things I see up in the trailer, and give y'all my quick little insight on what I think what is to come. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and dive right in. So like usual, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just, let it play for the first time around. YouTube, this is part of the fair use agreement. Do not hit me with that damn copyright. You hear me, ugly ass niggas. Anyways, though, they might do it just because I said that. Hey, my bad, y'all. Just don't do that shit. Anyways, let's go ahead and play it.
I'm not looking to be supplied. I'm looking to be the supply.
Can't nobody between us and the dope anymore.
I want a direct link.
We got common enemies, or I kill both of us. I think it's time I show my face. The king is back to take his crown.
My product, my rules. You'll always be tied to her. And I'm looking to be in a different kind of business.
There we have it, people. Oh, that is our episode 4 trailer, showing us a little insight of what's to come in episode 4. So, with that being said, let's just go ahead and get into it. Now, of course, you start this thing out. You got
I'm not looking to be supplied.
She's basically saying she's not looking to be supplied to, if I'm hearing this correctly.
I'm not looking to be supplied. I'm looking to be the supply.
Right. She's looking to be the supplier. And we already kind of knew this anyways, because in episode 2, when she was talking to Stefano, she was already setting it up that, because when Quan raised the prices on her by 20%, she already knew then that Quan was a big problem and she had to get Shane Sean ass up out of here. So pretty much what we're going to be seeing is a hunt for a consistent supply of, product, so that she won't be having to get it from Quan, aka Shane Sean. So with that being said, we already know that she had the conversation with Joaquin, and Joaquin pointed her in Trey Mont's direction. So we already know that Rock owes Trey Mont anyway, so she's not gonna have any problem whatsoever just knocking him off in some kind of way. Probably is gonna try to scope out the situation to kind of learn his system, to figure out where is he getting his supply from, and then once she learns it, take him out and take over. You know what I'm saying? Become the new plug, and that way she'll have a steady supply for her people in Queens.
Can't nobody between us.
Now, of course, we saw Marvin with what looks like to be Trey Mont. I'm pretty sure that was him. And of course, we know he's going to be torturing him, beating his ass. I'm guessing they're trying to get some kind of information out of him. Now, initially, when I saw that scene, I thought, it would be linked to they thinking Trey Mont is the one behind the hits, maybe. And they're trying to beat out some information from him. But it's probably more so them trying to take over his territory.
nobody between us and the dope war. I want a direct link.
Wait, what did Marv?
Can't have nobody between us and the dope war. I want a direct link.
Leo can't understand what is it he's saying. I should have put the damn caption now.
Between us and the dope war. I want a direct link.
We got common enemies.
Anyway, we heard Rock saying she wants a direct link. And we already knew, I pretty much already covered that, you know, she's going to be looking for a way to go straight to the source. You know, get it directly from them, and then she can distribute it out however she may see please, opposed to somebody giving it to her for a certain price. And then, you know, she at the mercy of them if they decide, oh, now instead of me initially charging you 12 a key, now it's 15. You know what I'm saying? Anything like that, she can avoid that, because now she just get it directly from the source, pay one price to get that, and now she control it however she wants it.
I want a direct link.
We got common enemies, or I kill both of us.
Now this is the most interesting part of it. First and foremost, I'm sure a lot of people caught this. Getting It How I Live channel, he reported on it, that this particular building is made similar to what Bree's apartment is made of. Now, of course, that opened up another can of worms of some people, because it was some chirps out there of people saying Damon could be Breeze. Now, I'm not here to advocate that at all, but I will think I'll do a deep dive on another Breeze video of our remaining characters that we've seen and what's to come, especially after seeing this. But I absolutely believe that this person that
we got common enemies,
your boy Neek here is speaking to is Damon. I do think it is him, because he's the only one that, you know, they say he got common enemy, but why would Rock be an enemy for Damon right now? I mean, we get that what she did wasn't, you know, he didn't like that, but I'm pretty sure he done moved on with his life now. So why would she currently be an enemy? Because he also says Rock killed us both, right? So is it possible that maybe Rock is gonna do something? Maybe it's possible. Let's say this. Maybe it's possible that Damon was working with Tremont in Jersey, right? And Rock ended up cutting Tremont's water off, so that ultimately kills the agreement that she has with Tremont. Now Damon is starving. So that would make a little bit more sense of why, you know, Unique would step to him and be like, Rock killed us both, because they both, you know, are starving because they ain't got no supply. They dry. They ain't got nothing. So he's like, let's team up with me, and we can both take Rock down, and we can run it our own way. I mean, that's how I could possibly see this playing out, because, I mean, I'm thinking this is definitely a character that we've seen before, or at least heard about. You know what I'm saying? So
we got common enemies, or I kill both of us.
I just don't know.
I think it's time I show my face.
Now we definitely hear him say, I think it's time I show my face around here.
The king is back to take his
crown. We hear a gunshot. I mean, perhaps, I don't know. Do y'all think this is going to be the episode where Neek started robbing all the, you know, the warehouses and stuff like that? I don't know. We might be one episode away from that. That might be episode 5. This one right here could possibly just be him getting his crew together. And of course, I'm well aware that, you know, that I can't even think of this man's name right now. I'm not a big football fan. Lamar Jackson, sorry. Lamar Jackson is going to be in this new episode, and it seems as if he's going to be part of Unique's crew that he is assembling in order to, you know, continue his vendetta he has on Rock, right? So, I mean, that'll be a little interesting to see what his character is going to bring to the fold. But also, we hear this gunshot once he's telling, looks like he's obviously in Early Tyler's place when he said this. And he says,
"The king is back to take his crown."
You know, the king is back. Because he said, first he said, I think it's time I show my face.
Or I kill both of us. I think it's time I show my face. The king is back to take his crown.
And he says, the king is back to take his crown. So, I was curious, and I don't know, y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think. Is it possible that he may be taking out your boy Early Tyler this particular episode? Because you can kind of tell that Early is kind of not exactly thrilled with some of the moves that Neek is making. And then, of course, he told him to stay in the shadows. And we just heard him say it's time he show his face around here. So perhaps Unique could get a little agitated with Early kind of, you know, trying to make moves for him and tell him what to do and what not to, that he just takes him out. I mean, we could see that. And also, I think somebody said this, maybe DeMarcus mentioned this, I'm not sure who it was exactly, but definitely mentioned that it's possible that Early Tyler could get caught up with it, with, you know, Marvin did show up and talk with him earlier, last episode, so maybe there's a situation where maybe Marvin shows up again, and when he does, it could be that Unique spots him over there with him, and he thinks he's conspiring against him, and ultimately takes out Early Tyler. I mean, that could be what happens as well.
My rules will always be tied to her.
And then, of course, you hear the start of the manipulation between Snap and Pops with Kanan. So, pretty much with us seeing them together, we know that Kanan is looking to go to a different direction, because we also hear Rock say in this trailer, "My product, my rules." And I think that's just, you know, it's not rocket science. We know that Kanan's gonna be against whatever it is that these rules that she is gonna be putting in place, so much so that he's gonna be looking for a different supplier. And I do have a video that's gonna completely break that down coming a little later, so stay tuned for that.
And I'm looking to be in a different kind of business.
Then, you know, it ends with Roxanne being in a different kind of business. I don't know who it is she's talking to there. But basically, I think the highlight is that we're seeing Unique is going to be setting up a new crew and informing in what they say in the synopsis to be an unlikely alliance. So he's going to be forming an alliance with someone that we kind of, you know, wouldn't expect him to form it with. And he's not going to be playing around. Of course, he's going to be he's going to go and hit her full force. So my biggest thing is, will he later end up eventually having that talk with Rock and figure out that he was wrong about all of this, or will he continue to launch his all-out assault? But anyways, that's pretty much all I got for y'all as this particular video. You feel me? If there's anything else that was in this trailer that I may have missed, definitely let me know all of that and more up in these comments. But like usual, if you're cool with me, fool with me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment, let me know what you're thinking. But most importantly, make sure you share it with your glad friends. But until the next video, I'm out.